You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Made a fortune. It's probably not too late.
It's probably not too late.
Oh, but I don't worry about that much, 'cause I'm happy anyhow. As I go along life's journey, I'm reaping better than I've sown. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Ain't got a lot of riches. Sometimes the going is rough, but I've got a friend in Jesus, and that makes me rich enough. I thank God for all His blessings on me and the mercies He's bestowed. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. You know, right now, you may be going through some rough times in your life, but I'm here to encourage you today not to give up. I pronounce a blessing upon your life, upon your family. You must prosper and be in good health in the name of Jesus. I believe it on my heart. So Lord, help me not to grumble and complain of the tough roads I have owned. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. And if I should go on living, should the way get steep and rough, I thank you, Lord, May I ask for no other blessing, Jesus. Glory. 'Cause I'm already blessed enough. May I never be too busy. I won't be too busy to help a brother very slow. I'm drinking from my saucer, like drinking, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Yes, I'll keep drinking from my saucer, Lord. And drinking from my saucer, Lord, 'cause my cup has overflowed. My cup has overflowed. Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio station that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you that there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose, and when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh, yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gates. Somebody taught me the protocol of the pilot. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. Your word right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9, broadcasting victory.
backward never, forward ever, backward never. We moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. We moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are ahead. Better days are ahead. Run and tell everybody a change has finally come. We fix it TNT. You and see his love. Run and tell everybody the work has just begun. We build it TNT. You and see we'll get it done. Forward ever, backward never. Forward ever, backward never. Forward ever, backward never. Forward ever, backward never. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are run and tell everybody the best is yet to come. We shake with TNT. You and see his love. Run and tell everybody together we are one. We grow with TNT. You and see we'll get rid of it. Up, straight to the top, 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 top. We're moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are ahead. Better days are ahead. We say forward ever, backward never. Forward ever, backward never. Forward ever, backward never. Forward ever, backward never. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are ahead. Better days are ahead. UNC will get it done. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
Bona, the body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow chan can lona, the bona, the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad business of the Iron Lady rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every picnic a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventille to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad business of the Iron Lady rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we lead in the back. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the
the people talk fidel and come back with the pen we go right all the wrong and sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamala the queen, now the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamala the mountain, she na move it and shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamala, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamala, 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 Trinidad forever.
PNM propaganda fire upon that. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. I was ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, you see that. Love until barn, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready fi set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. Whole night we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Gnarly, from Love till Hills to Jersey streets, you rise. Silent assassin with the microphone, cutting lies like a knife. WZYE 95.9, the station with the real ones tune in. Bubble heads talking nonsense, but Wall Street drop the facts and win. Fraud of the week, they get exposed, no filter, no gloves. They are the real runner, freedom fighter pushing from above. Chatters light up, callers, boss, viewers lacking strong. Uncle Tommy in the building, propaganda done, you hear the song. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes, yeah, that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, them frauds attack, them bubble heads are shit. Wall Street drop knowledge like a 45, now fear. From Love until to the word, the silent wanna speak. Freedom fighter in the night, the truth where the people seek. WZYE 95.9, the frequency we control. Callers bust the line, chapters bust the pole. We ready for the war, ready for the fight. Set the record straight every single night. Is it? We originate, not imitate. The silent assassin don't talk. Now the facts are regulate. Big up every Trini, every Tobagonian, every listener on the wave. Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street. Love until to Jersey we brave. Mr. Wall Street, boss. Man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes it does. Rest it. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Yes. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy, the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. And Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago.
Fire! 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 Fire!
special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, and the Jonas, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is
is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. Let me say a pleasant welcome to my pal, the young man himself, man better known as Marshall Uncle Tommy Nesbitt. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening, Professor Wall Street Damas. And how are you today, sir?
Pleasant day today. Nice day today, man. Nice. What a nice. Can't complain at all, man. How about you?
Quite good. Little challenges here and there, but for the most part, it's a great day.
Yeah. Hold on, Tommy, let me take this a minute. I'll take this a minute. Give me 1 minute.
Go ahead. Yes, you and WZYE with Professor Wall Street, and of course myself, Uncle Tommy. And it's a pleasure being here with you on this Tuesday. Looking forward to a wonderful, delicious evening. Hope that you do the same. Professor Wall Street will be with us in a minute, as soon as he's done with the telephone call.
Sorry about that, folks. I'm back with you. So yeah, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, today was a splendid day. Splendiferous day.
How many miles did you run?
Nah, today was my day off. You know, I cherish these days off. You know, they complained there was going to be rain today, but rain only fall for like maybe a few minutes, and that was it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have thunderstorms later. I don't know if that is true or not. Yeah. But first in the chat was Ramdio Baiju.
Baiju.
Yeah. Pleasant good afternoon to Professor Wall Street, Mr. Tommy, and the village. Yeah. Blessings to each and everyone on the live. Ramdio says subscribe, like, and share. Share the live. Correct is right.
Yep.
Pleasant good afternoon to Professor Wall Street, Mr. Tommy, and the village. Only on WZYE TV 95.9 FM you'll get the true facts. Correct is right. Good evening to you, Bennett. Bennett Thomas. Good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village.
Bella.
Kokiai Volsang. Good evening to you. Volsang says good evening, Walls, and Uncle Tommy, and good evening to the chat.
Good evening,
Andrew,
Bolsa.
welcome. Good evening to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all in the WZYE village chat. Better days are coming. Correct is right.
Yep.
Santa Cruz says, good evening, Warshik and Uncle Tommy, my friends on the village chat. Till later. Kevin George, good night to all in the village. Good night to you. Mr. Intellectual said, blessed evening, Professor Pro, Uncle T, and all the villagers. Hope you all yourself a tremendously blessed and productive day filled with all of God's goodness and rich blessings. Same to you, Mr. Intellectual. Mr. Intellectual asked Bennett if he didn't get his message on the chat last evening. He left his number for you to contact him. Bennett, if you don't mind, and you okay with it, I could send your number. I could send Mr. Intellectual number for you. All right? So if you don't mind, let me know in the chat if you're okay with it. I mean, I know you're okay with it, but I like to ask. Chandra Benjamin, good night, Professor Walshik and Uncle Tommy. Have a blessed night. You know, Tommy, I just want to go through the chat before I start to say anything, eh? Virginia said, pleasant good evening, Professor Walshik and Uncle Tommy. Blessings to all in your life. But you know, when you hear people who are deceitful, disingenuous, making statements, sometimes you just can't help it. Eh? Anyway, let me get through it. Alicia says, good evening, people, love. Yeah. Michael Scotland says, good evening all and welcome to the village with Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy WZYE. And I had to make a correction to it. I had to make a correction. Santa Cruz said, greetings again, dear friends. Azina Smith, welcome. Blessings to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and everyone locked on the live. Good evening to you, Azina. Gordon Gangachana, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. God is so good. Better evening to the village. I trust that your day went better than good because you prayed and praised and blessed the Lord as David said he would do in Psalm 34. Okay. Semantics, good evening. Good evening all. Semantics says, Tara Brandon. Good evening. Blessings, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and everyone in the village. Good evening to you, Tara. Andrew says, good evening, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and all in live chat. Have a positive and productive evening. Blessings. Thank you, Tara. Gordon Gangachana, Drygen, if you think education is expensive, Joseph said, look forward to see in what party Moses and anyone who will bring to this village relevant truth. Look forward to see in what party Moses and other one who will bring to this village relevant truth. Okay. Angie, welcome. Good evening, Worship, Uncle Tommy, and all amazing villagers. Have an awesome and blessed evening. Thank you, Angie. Just cool. Good night. Good night, Wall Street, Tommy, BT, Chandra, Anna, 62, Tara, Enavant, and everyone. Same to you. John Bujam, welcome. Good night, Azina Smith. Blessings. John says, good night, Wall Street and Tommy. Good night to you.
Good night to you, John.
Capitan said, Walls, good evening. Good evening to you, Capitan. Capitan said, Walls, data center need current. We have smelter power station, TGU. What you say this? Walls, I see Maloney Gardens of Free Theater. Free Theaters. You know, you talk about, yeah. Capital, man. You take all capital. San Martin, welcome. Pinal.
Yeah, this is Pinal.
How you going? Pinal. Yeah, Pinal. Turn down your TV, man.
Yeah.
Pinal, turn down your TV.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, turn down your TV.
I'm tuning down.
All right, go ahead.
There it is now.
Yeah.
There it is.
Uh.
You know, I'm following up the TV and the program there. But what I observe in my country, like a few other citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, the Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago gives everybody the right to have a say.
Yeah.
But the judicial system of Trinidad and Tobago is prerogated by the CNM, call it controversy, Prime Minister, National Security, and Minister, Social Welfare, and all kinds of things. Let me check this and listen to what they do. The malfunction for the last 50 or 40 years, and it continued the last 10 years, and what do it? Trinidadian and Tobagonian, and nobody talk for the poor people. We have Wall Street here now, when the cover-up and the investigation assisting the poor people, and yet the poor people never wake up and think right. The judiciary is out of time. It is controlled by the PNM stalwart, and the feel they are supposed to be Caribbean. They get Papa from the Caribbean to discriminate Trinidad and Tobago. And it is clear we have a government in power now. They educated people. They're supposed to do some analysis in Trinidad and Tobago judiciary and the law and the statute. Because it's public. Have a nice night.
Thank you, Pinal. Yeah, man. Oh, God, Pinal, boy. Pinal,
That hurt my head.
Pinal go get my headache, boy. Pinal,
I
boy.
already got one.
Pinal, like you know, oh, God. Pinal, oh, God, boy. I go get a headache, Pinal. Oh, Lord. Hey, all you. Pinal, you like it too bad, eh? What? Before you game, turn on the TV now. Oh, God, Pinal, boy. God, you give me a lot of thing there, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, silent listener, good evening. Who is that? Who is that, Volsam? Who is the silent listener? Eugenia Pundit. Oh, you know something? As I see that day, I'm supposed to do something here. Sometimes I just do it, sometimes I don't do it. Yeah, all right. Yeah. I had it down low. Let me do something here quick there. Tommy, you know, I was listening. So, you know, every so often, I just go back and listen to programs that we did, right?
In the past, yeah.
Yeah. And you know, sometimes you want to just see if you any corrections you can make now. You know, and I was listening to the program. Which program was that, boy? Wasn't Sunday. Last week Thursday.
Last Thursday.
Yeah. That is when you have things to take care of. And I had Dr. Shane Mohammed here. And I lying to you, Tommy. I wasn't driving in the car listening. I was laughing at the program. I was laughing at the discussion that was going on. I thought it was really, really good, really interesting. So, Eugenia Pundit, good evening, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Share the live. Blessings to everyone. Correct is right. If okay. All right. So let me do this one time. I just get this. Santa Cruz just send this. Let me do this one time. I want to do this. I'm glad. All right. We'll do it after the break. I'll go do this after the break. Yeah, I'll go do it after the break. I'll go do this after the break for you because you all need to hear this. You all definitely need to hear this. Yeah, because thank you, Miss Santa Cruz. Capitan say, what Capitan say? PNM people don't want it, give it to the Indian. Capitan, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Prasad Ramnath, good evening to you as well. Welcome. Oh, God. Volsang said turn down the neighbor TV and all. Yeah. Azina spit don't know what's the noise in the background. Azina I really know, you know. Volsang said Uncle Tommy rubbing the head. We. Oh, God. Oh God, look, they say Pro, he looks like he like to hear himself. Oh God, let's killing Mr. P now. More background noise. That's what Mr. P now. Well, some say was I don't know myself. Anthony forwarded out the E says, good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. You know, Tommy, it's interesting, Tommy?
What is?
Why is it that it takes another party to come into power? And when what is that Pro? You have to stop using the new N word. I wonder what is that by? What is that, Mr. Intellectual? Yeah. Why does it take another party to come into power, Tommy? In order to show the PNM supporters the kind of treatment they received from the PNM over the last decade. Oh, okay. All right. He said PNM. Thank you, Mr. Intellectual. Tommy, why does it take other people to show them the ways of a party that they support and that the party really and truly doesn't care for them? Why does it take like an outsider then to come in and show you, you know, the evil ways of something that you're supporting all the time?
That's a tough question.
Yeah? Or Anthony said PNM is the new N word. Okay. I mean, that's a tough question, Tommy.
Because how do you convince a PNM to a dead person?
Well, you know, Tommy, the only way for me, you have to look at the results that you are getting in your constituency, right? You could say the country, but people like if somebody growing up in Chumaka Clavantil or growing up in Mova or growing up in Labre, them really don't know have an idea of what's going on in a lot of other constituencies across the country unless you know they read the newspapers or they listen to PNM 3 or PNM 6 or one of them stations, right? That's the only how they go know. Like, you know, growing up in Chumaca, Tommy, I never knew they had gated communities in Trinidad and Tobago. Did you know that? Growing up in Trinidad?
Yeah, the only reason why I know is because I've been around the oil field.
Oh. Well, I did not know that they had gated communities in Trinidad and Tobago. And let me tell you how I figured. Let me tell you how I knew. At one point in time, Arnold Pigott used to be the Minister of Works, I think. I think he used to be Minister of Works. I don't remember. I think so. And he lived in Marval, right? And I was to go by him one day. That's when I'm now living in the States, right? And I came back to Trinidad, and somehow I was to go by him one day. And I went up Marval. And you know when you go up Marval, round the Savannah, and you make the right turn and you go up there, and I think they had a KFC somewhere around the corner somewhere. And you could go like if you're going over a long circle, but you make a right and you go up there. I forget the name of the place up in Marval. So I gone up in there, Tommy. I drive in, and then I was to make a left turn into the compound. And a security guard was by the gate. I said, but wait now. Boy, I never see this before. The first time? Yeah. And I went into the gated community, and they say, in that community used to be Sir Ellis Clark and all these big highfalutin people living up there. Right? And I went to a carnival party by Arnold Pigott, and Patrick Manning was there. Right? You know? And I was like, wow, interesting, Tommy. First experience with respect to a gated community. And you know, me I no come to tell people I didn't know that. I mean, I knew there's gated communities here, even in West Orange right here, Tommy. Llewellyn Park. You know that, right? A big gated community. I really didn't know that, boy. Okay, Anthony say he was Minister of Works. Thank you, Anthony. Right? And Tommy, and so I was also telling him, you know, they were supposed to open a Kmart in Trinidad, right?
Whereabouts?
On the highway. You see where you see where the Trinbago, where the Trinbago land was? Pan Trinbago land?
Yes.
It was on the other side, a little further back up. I think in Trin City. They have a hotel there now.
Holiday Inn Express?
Eh?
The hotel is Holiday Inn Express.
Correct. Right. I think that property there was supposed to be the Kmart. And I was telling Arnold, I said, Arnold, you know that Kmart now opening there, right? He said, no, of course, a Kmart will definitely be open. I said, no, Kmart bankrupt in America, right? He said, don't worry about that. That Kmart will definitely open. You know what I mean? When he's a minister and you're highfalutin, you know, Kmart never opened. Because Kmart was bankrupt.
Right.
You understand? So I don't know if he didn't understand that. But, you know, when I told him that, he think I didn't know what I was talking about. You know? But I was manning real partner. Real partner. Yeah. So, folks, we're going to take a quick break. 1 hour in the books. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We take a quick break and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washit, and you. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge. Hey, tell them Kamala say, BNM dead. Petrotrain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here, security. BNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, BNM dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. BNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Four, every bike must have water. Five, roads smooth as six, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, BNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the put a spin. Inside sources say, BNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, BNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. BNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, BNM dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the CARICOM leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box, BNM dead. Tell them Munilal say, BNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the wake. No more ice cream and cake, BNM dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all restless. One, UNC on a mission. Two, to correct the school system. Three, end poverty and clean up TNT. Four, speed up the housing process. Five, lower taxes. Six, revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, BNM dead. Petrotrain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here, security. BNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, BNM dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. BNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, BNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, BNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, BNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. BNM dead, dead, dead.
I just want all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rolly was the man. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
The opposition,
I don't care for them.
you all left the country in a mess and expect it to be cleaned up in 8 months. Delusional.
I don't care for she.
Calm.
I don't care for he.
Dolly.
I don't care for she.
Stuarty. I don't care for he. PNM.
This is the end.
I don't care for them.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
Y'all can't make this up, man. You cannot make this up.
This PNM tell a dead thing can't work because I will dead.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook, WZYE TV on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And as soon as you join us, as the professor asked you to do, please share the live, and we thank you.
Thank you very much. So, folks, breaking news, right? Breaking news. This was sent to me by Ms. Santa Cruz. And this is from the Prime Minister, Kamala Persad-Dessessa, her Facebook page. The data is clear. From January 2026 to July 2026, there were 118 fewer murders compared to the same period in 2024 during the PNM's last full year in government. That represents a decrease from 331 murders in 2024 to 213 over the same period in 2026. The analysis shows that under the UNC, there have been approximately 400 fewer murders during 2025 and 2026 combined when compared to what was projected to occur based on the murder rate of over 600 under the PNM in 2023 and 2024. Had the PNM remained in government, there would have been about 400 more murder victims in our country based on the murder rates recorded under its negligence. There have been decreases in murders in every police division in the country between 2024 and 2026, with the greatest decreases occurring in Port of Spain, Western and Northern divisions, which cover PNM stronghold constituencies. Despite the deliberate misinformation from PNM MPs, the data shows that their own stronghold constituencies are becoming safer because the work of the UNC government and the TTPS under the SOE. The statistical data show that both the government and the TTPS are making positive progress under the SOE for the benefit of our citizens. That is a message from Prime Minister Kamala Prasad-Visesa, that the data is clear. So Tommy, when these things happen for PNM constituencies as well.
Correct.
This is not something happening and like they only happening in the UNC constituencies, because we know that most of the problems is in PNM constituencies.
Correct.
And when these things are happening, right, what is the excuse? And Tommy, interesting, eh? You always hear them talking about where's the crime plan? Where's the crime plan? Tommy, if murders are reduced by one murder, Tommy, one, that's a step in the right direction.
Absolutely.
If it's 2 less murders, that's even better. If it's 3 less murders, that's even better. So anytime you could say there's a reduction in murders in the country, we are heading in the right direction. And we couldn't say that for the PNM. We could not say that. Right? So again, it's not FAX, it's FACTS. Facts. And they may not like to hear that facts. Now, Tommy, let me go to the you know, we have something called recency bias, right?
Right.
So let me go to the recency issue of Maloney. And Camille Regis Robinson responded. Tommy, they had 10 years to fix the problem in Maloney. 10 years. Right? She was Minister of Housing one time. Penny, I think Penny was also Minister of Housing. And they had an opportunity to fix it. And what did they do? They didn't fix it. Right? And many of their constituencies are the same, and it's just like that. But Tommy, it have a fella just be making comments, right? And I don't like to go after individuals, so to speak, but he is a poster boy. And a poster boy. For if you think education is expensive, try ignorant. I want you to help me. Folks, I want you all to help me understand what this fella trying to say. Because I think he's a poster boy, right? I think this might be Gordon Ganga channel. If you think education is expensive, cousin or your relative or something. They might be relatives to me. I don't know, I'm speculating. That might be his family. Right? So I don't know, but I want you all to listen to this. And you all can help me with this, all right? Help me. Help us with this here. Take a listen to this. And I think, he's a poster child. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. There we go.
What I'm saying is now, right, any certain government minister who would do in any community and quarrel with residents and thing is failure.
You hear that, Tommy?
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. You going into a community to help the people. And he's saying that Philip Edward Alexander is going into a community to quarrel with people. He going in to help, and he walking with them, and the people telling them, the man telling them, boy, look, my apartment, it's been leaking for so long. And that's what he called quarreling. Well, why? That's why I say, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. But we listen there.
And quarrel with residents and thing is failure. Right? That is just unbecoming of a politician. But what I'm saying is to, right, like we ourselves, like what we doing? It's just not making sense to me, right? You know what I mean? This man he's pushed back and all. We know that. You go on there, you curl up with them, blame PNM. All right, blame PNM. Right? The Maloney, want to get back on the dustbin, right? Want to get back on the bin? If it's PNM fault and they say, okay, but because you just go on there, PNM, to know you're wrong, and riling up people, by the countrymen, by I don't see no patriotism from this party, by this UNC, by I don't get nothing about Trinidad and Tobago, Jay. You know what I mean? It's only about this type of politics.
Tommy,
you wasting time listening to this fella here.
But Tommy, here's the problem, right? This is the kind of propagandists of the PNM that they have out there.
Exactly.
This type of information. You understand?
Don't give the propagandists a forum.
Yeah, but we had to expose them. Because they want to come out and talk like if they're so knowledgeable about what's going on. And listen to the googly gop this fella talking. Sometimes I think he don't even believe what he's saying sometimes. I think he don't even believe what he's saying. Well, let me finish listening there.
It takes a loan from these people, but I showed them and get back the bin, the media too. All we get from that whole scenario is the little bacchanal, no solution, no real, you know what I mean? What we doing going forward as people with our dustbin, by. At the end of the day, two men on the camera talking, right? Them two men is two Trinidadians. Like who them is. You see, we just get tapped in the UNCP and everything. Them is two men who live on an island. But they study who walk and who walk. How is the best way to live here with a dustbin? Because other people from other countries, when them get what we get and with the views and we see what we see, them seeing two men fighting over a bin, by. I don't get no patriotism from this place, by. Everything is a fight and a war, by, and die by. And fakeness and bullying and I mean, by at the end of the day, who have eyes to see will see. You know that two men went and fight over a bin and found no solution and the residents and the population and the politics is leading me down a road. Right? And everybody going down. Like we see these things before. This man is the same man who went viral when they lock up Johan. He went viral for calling Rowley a monkey and say he pelting shit and all kind of thing. Who all give him platform and try to reason, but they are showing us who they are. We know who they are. But we here trying to, change the mind and thing and he is allowed to go wherever he wants and do that. And we go stay there and they can say he's wrong and he should not do this and he should not do that. When he has been showing us who he is from ever since. And we'll go and fight over a bin with a resident, a politician. Big up on yourself now. Because at the end of the day, We can't stay angry, right? We have to try to make this place a better place. By doing things differently, by being diligent with our approach to things that affect us. Big up on yourself, right? I go on, and you see that World Cup thing, Argentina. Anyhow, I want to say too much.
Tommy, I'm sorry, but I had to play. And this is exactly what we're talking about. The type of people they have out there who going on social media and trying to sound like if them is the brightest bulb in the box and they're exposing themselves. He exposed himself. You understand? But there is another one. I want you to listen to this one. Let me compare and contrast. Let me see if I get this other one here real quick. Yeah. Mr. Florida, welcome. Yeah.
Look at that gentleman. Eyes.
Yeah.
What do you think he had on?
I don't know.
I
know.
And for a big man, I see me gray hair on him and thing. He's a big man.
Yeah.
Come to make a video about dustbin. Bro, you don't see what the people living in?
Yeah.
You don't see when they went down with this next place they went down
Canada.
Nelson Street.
Canada.
Nelson Street. Canada, Nelson Street. You see where them people living in?
Yeah.
Sewer?
Yeah. You didn't see that?
You see, Mr. Ansem, this is a question for you, because you come out from the belly of the beast and you used to live down there. You're going to help somebody and you tell me none of them cannot blame PNM?
No.
All they're saying don't politicize it.
Yeah.
I know me, yeah? You think that human beings, Mr. Ansem, up here, if we vote for a president and in 2 years they do nonsense, we just speak out on it.
Correct. Yep.
And you hearing them, none of them are blaming PNM, they're blaming UNC.
Yeah.
And let me be real, Mr. Ansem, and I be real because I look at a lot of videos today because off today, and everything I only hear is the East-West corridor. So no part else in Trinidad and Tobago was under siege when PNM was in power.
Yep.
Nobody else want help. Only the East-West corridor. Every headlines and everything that coming out is only the East-West corridor. I hear the nonsense where a man saying that that is in the capital. That in the capital.
Oh God.
So they have to fix it because that is in the capital. So they don't care about nobody else.
But that only became correct overnight.
But exactly, it's 10 years of neglect. And now you want help. But then before you get help, you have to admit what was the problem. And you have to say PNM was the problem. And these people, so you don't know if UNC spend $100 million where, remember the last prime minister, former prime minister, $100 million in this urban area.
Yeah.
If UNC spend $100 million in this area, next general election, who you think they're going to vote for? Because you could see it, the proof is we putting, they're not blaming PNM.
No.
So think about the psyche in that.
And Mr. Florida, that is why I played that video, for people to understand the psyche of these people,
But that is the same man who was running horse in the area. And he talk about PNM to him. I know he say he talk about who care. Hey, Mr. Hansen, you really believe? You see, Wassa, I had to do a investigation on Wassa. I had to get some technicians to come and see where they put in that water. All right, guys, look on this thing.
Tommy, it has been a hard listener, Tommy, to be honest with you. It has been a very hard listen when you listen to them fellas and them talk. And you just ask yourself, them fellas and them serious, boy? I don't know. I sometimes add a loss. Southwestern welcome. Mr. Intellectual call back. Southwestern welcome.
A good night, Professor Uncle Tommy. And
Yes, sir.
you tri-state and around the world. Share a live with this podcast is being heard on WZYE TV.
Correct is right.
What? And you know, all good things come from the God Almighty. He created heaven and earth.
Yep. Correct.
And he create man in his likeness and image.
Yep.
But they always say that when he create trees, he leave out some parts. And they went to the PNM by the leader called Eric Williams to see if he would have fit in the missing parts for them. 70 years after 5 generations, even Brother Kunta Tente was a better lobbyist than these fellas and NYC talking on social media today.
Correct, buddy. Joke. No joke.
So I will say good night to Patricia the Weed, Gordon Gangachana, Roderick, Stephen the Red Fox, and the next Red.
Yep.
And all who joined the team. And this is what I just had to...
Look at the waffler. The waffler.
And the waffle.
Yeah, the waffler. Yeah.
And this is what I have to listen to. It's people like them who forget, and I have to listen to them.
Yeah.
Because just imagine, Keith Rowley say, he represents 29,000 in the Martin. And me know not one of them. Yeah! He said that here going on. Healthcare is not a privilege.
Correct.
Yeah! The boss. He said that we have to cut the allocation for health, the Ministry of Health, and the CEDA program. But yes, he built a building with a contractor who was a CEO, a chairman of a next state enterprise, take $80 million, build the building, and they rented it to pay, build and design and for how much? $500 million a headquarters, a Ministry of Health. 18 babies dead. Don't blame the PNM, Professor.
No, don't blame the PNM.
But here what's going on. They go Martin flood out. Don't blame the PNM.
No, they're not that poor.
Turkey flood out. Don't blame the PNM. But you see, who to blame, Professor? Because just imagine, that is the Maloney, the representative for the people who vote for the representative for the PNM government. And the nice thing about it, there is the minister in the ministry of the same housing. Yeah? So there is 2 things they get. A minister in housing and a representative. Don't blame the PNM. I feel that to blame the party group. Because here what's going on. These kind of stupidness, and you know what they come with the leaders? No, they want to push aside the UNC supporters and them. Who's supposed to get their fair share? And equality. You know, they want to distract. No, the PNM will get them. And you know the nice thing about it, many of them busy trying to see if a businessman hold all tooth and nail. Perry flying and say, great is John John. Not great is the PNM, great is John John. But what I want to tell them, them bloggers and them, if all the children who passed common entrance last year, will they get any laptop by chance? And who passed this year? Then we are talking about last year. All the question that if last year, all the children, if the Form 1, if all they get a laptop, because you know why? Gasly Dolly say, she could have beg corporate citizens and Trinidad to donate a tablet, a little device to give the children and them. And it's she who say, is the PNM children, mother and sister, brother and aunt, children who get on soil. So don't blame the PNM. What is the professor who called back?
Thank you. Thanks for the call. Tommy? Tommy, your friend, Patricia Weed. First of all, let me tell Patty something. Patty, do yourself a favor and really and truly, all right? Because when we bring the facts, you upset because we bring the facts. But this is what I want you to do. Do this. Do your favor first, before I get to your comment. Do your favor.
Stay off the weed.
Tommy, something had to be wrong with Patricia Weed. And she has to stay off the weed. Well, she does only come here to drag Africans who do agree with the UNC.
We do agree with the UNC.
Where she get that from? You listen to what that fella said? You listen to what he said? I didn't come here and paraphrase what he said. I let him speak for himself to see if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. I dragging him. You upset because we bring in the facts. You don't like that. But that's not my problem. That's not Tommy and I problem. Alistair, hold on. Hold on, Alistair. That's not our problem.
Yeah,
that's your problem. You don't like facts. Right? Let me talk about Maloney, Patricia Weed. Maloney, let me talk about that now. Alistair, welcome.
Yeah, Professor Wall Street. Uncle Tommy, good night.
Same to you.
Yeah, those send up your blood pressure for people like Patricia Reed. They head hard, they can't go teach. Right?
Yeah.
Like you say, if you think education expensive, try ignorance.
Correct. Alistair.
That's a typical.
When I come, I ain't coming and paraphrasing what the fella said. I let the fella talk. You understand?
Yeah, but I don't waste time with him. I don't have time with that nonsense, the stupidity, this theology thing. I don't have time with that. I don't have time for that. But let me talk about Maloney. But you're aware that the last time another party other than PNM represented Maloney was in 1986.
Other than PNM.
Let me repeat what I just said.
Yeah. Now,
the last time.
Now in 86? Now?
Yeah, that was the last time. Wow. That any other party represented Maloney.
Are you sure about that, boy?
Very sure.
Yeah.
I put my head on a block for that.
19.
When the PNM lost 33-3.
Yeah.
1986.
Yeah.
That was the last time any other party other than the PNM represented Maloney. I am cocksure about it.
Alistair, thank you so much.
Right?
You know why?
Yeah.
No, her statement that I come in to drag who don't agree with the UNC. Let she answer that, Alistair. I want her to answer that. Let she answer that.
Yes, I bring a fact. I don't bring propaganda, I bring facts. You know that.
86, what?
Yes. Yes. The 3 seats that they won was Levanted East and West and San Fernando East. And the reason why they won San Fernando East, because the lady who represented the NAR, I can't remember her name. I had to go back in my archive.
Yeah.
But if she had asked for a recount, she probably would have won. But Robinson said, "No, don't worry, we recount." I saw Patrick Manning end up winning the seat.
Alistair, that's 4 decades you're talking about, 1986. That's 4
But
decades.
yes, but they don't like to hear the truth. You see, the problem with them, the truth is very hard to bear. Right? And not only that, right? These people in Maloney, the apartments, the children of the elder adults or their parents used to be paying small rent, like $300.
Less than that. Less than that.
Or less, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mother used to pay $12 a month rent.
Yeah, and they still were not paying. And they still were not paying for years.
And some of them owe 10 years back rent.
Yeah. So
PNM allow that. I can talk that because I know that.
Yeah, because if they make noise and things, PNM like the vote bank, so they had to go. You know, they wouldn't raise or wouldn't collect money from them. So that's how it was.
Your back pain problem or your little 10 days in problem if you make noise. You sit down real quiet and you suffer.
Yeah. So this is what I keep saying, that they don't like to hear the truth, but we just come here and bring the truth.
Fact.
Right? Yeah. So you gentlemen have a good night.
Yeah,
and before I go,
yeah, go ahead.
I understand that the PNM trying to mobilize the crowd,
the machinery,
because they find that the Homeland Security Minister have no right to investigate the Balize House.
Balize House?
Yeah. Marvin Gonzalez. Yeah, that's not the Homeland Security Minister business. But I know that is a court order, so I don't know how you find out of this one.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Right?
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Yeah, so you take care.
Right. Call back, Mr. Call back. Tommy?
Yep.
I don't understand. I really, well, I can't say I don't understand. But let me go back to the chat. So Patricia Wheat says, I just only come here to drag African who do agree with the UNC, right? She also said, what is that? 007 Alan, welcome. Long time no see. Greetings everybody, long time. All greetings, Professor Walshik and Uncle Tommy. Well, thank you for coming. Yeah. Ms. Sandra Cruz just remind me, Saddle Road in Maraval. Thank you very much. So, Patricia Wheat says, no Indian host does drag. Mr. Intellectual, hold on a minute. Does drag, what is that, Tommy, there?
PNM on Listen SP.
What is that? Let Patricia understand that. And one last one, Tommy. Patricia taking a little stab at you too. She said, Mr. Tommy started, I think it's with integrity, but now I don't know what that means. Patricia, we going after you, Tommy.
No, HMM.
What is that?
I don't know.
All right, we will forget those. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Bless evening for Uncle T, everybody in the village.
Bless evening.
I guess they're upset that they're using the new N-word.
Oh God, I don't start, so that wasn't it, because I didn't know. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know.
Well, that is what the man say. How they call him from?
Marcel.
Yes.
Okay.
And he said that already new N-word.
Oh, okay, yeah. All
So
right.
everybody upset now that they're using the N-word. The new one now.
Okay. Okay, yeah. All right.
So what you have to do now, they say I'm not using the new N-word. It's the People's National Movement, right?
Yeah.
If you say it like that, because they say it's PNM, right?
Right.
Is the new N-word, right? So you have to call them by the correct name, the People's National Movement, right? So you will stay out of trouble. Now, the thing that I would like to know is these people, and I'm so intellectual, right? That they don't know that CNC3 and TV6 belongs to their financiers, right? They full well know that, right? And they full well know that those two stations and wherever the other one is are all propagandist machinery. They all are propagandist machinery. And they're doing like if they don't know that those editors and them just put what they want to feed them the news, Why these people and I'm so ignorant? No, I'm not going to use the N word.
Don't use it. Don't use it. Don't
You
use
understand?
it. Okay.
I'm not going to use the N word, especially the abbreviated one,
Yeah.
right? But those members of the People's National Movement, right, who are on the show at this present time, who claiming all these things, have to understand that if they re-educate their mind and if they take a new breath of life and see the new perspective of Trinidad and Tobago, we just might elevate to something new. All the time they're claiming that they want the system to change. They want this to change, right? And they want better for the people. They only destroying the people and all this kind of thing. Well, why not do something about it? The people and them that you had in power for 10 years never elevated you from the condition that you're in, right? And how you're suffering. And now that you're getting a little assistance, your own people hiding your pay sheet, making mistake on your pay sheet. Now remember them was there for 10 years, you know. Them was doing the pay sheet all the time and they didn't have problem. And now that they getting a little something, a little more than what they was getting before, they don't want them get that. So they make a mistake with their pay sheet. They ain't giving them the money on time.
Yeah. Yep.
And none of them criminal and them ain't gonna say stop it. They won't come out and tell them to stop it. They will let them continue to do what? To suffer their own brother and sister. You understand? And then they go say that, oh, we love you so. We go take good care of you. That's how they just take good care of them. Have them living in sewage water.
Squalor.
You understand?
Squalor. Call it squalor. Call it what it is. Squalor. That's what they are, them living in. Yeah, I could say that.
Bro.
Yeah.
It irks me. It hurts my little bit of sense that I have in my head to know that these people and them prefer to see their brothers and sisters suffer than to help them to think differently. Especially the intellectual one with the 6.5 of them that there's always be talking about. Them I address Mr. Gordon this evening. If you had any conscience and you had any God in you, you would assist your brothers and your sisters to think differently and to get out of the morass that they're in, so that they wouldn't suffer like how they're suffering now, and they wouldn't support a devilish party like what you're supporting. God help your soul, brother. Have a blessed evening, gentlemen.
Same to you.
Thank you. Anthony Ford says, I read can't spell. Oh my God. If you can't spell, come up the chat, go to the PNM cult members program. Gordon Gangachana Dryden Joe says, memory test. PNM is not good for this country. All right. You're right, Gangachana. I agree with you. PNM is not good for the country. I can't disagree with you at all. Yeah, it's your state. Yeah. Look, Tommy, look your partner. Look your partner come.
Oh yeah.
Your partner. Laugh out loud. Anselm, remember the good book says, thou shalt not bear false witness. Yet you continue to convince your groupies that I am a PNM. Yes, my presence give your site a boost. What are you talking about, Tommy? Hey, Ganga Chana, they opening I up in Trinidad, eh? You know they opening I up in Trinidad, right?
Yeah.
Gachara, go and fix yourself. Fix yourself over there. Fix yourself. Tony, as I say that, as you say that.
Presenting Mr. Waffle Man.
Tommy, whenever I play that, you just hang up the phone. Why you just hang up the phone? Huh?
He'll have to answer.
Yeah, let me go to the, I think I have some voice. Let me see if I have any voice. Let me see if I have any voice. Here we go. Yeah, I have two voices.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out here. Wall Street, you see how it is situational ethics and sanctimonious hypocrisy? When Rowlyer went to Point 14 with the meeting when they were in office, and the lady approached the mic and was talking about domestic violence and what they're doing about domestic violence, what did Rowley tell the lady? Right? I am not the man in your bedroom. Choose the men wisely. But Philip Alexander answer back the man. Right? And he had every right to answer back the man. Because those buildings didn't get sold over the last year and 2 months. No, it did not. And then Camille Ballmati have no shame to come and say that what? Before the election, they...
All right, I'll go back to that voice. Mr. What Flowers?
What happening? I gotta stop. You gotta stop paying me money, you know, for living rent free in your head. Okay. Hey, afternoon. Uncle Tommy, how you doing? Eh?
Good. What's going on?
Yeah. Hey, one correction from something I said yesterday. I said we both left Trinidad. You remember I said yesterday we both left Trinidad, and then we went out and we got your education or whatever, and we left with the PNM in our DNA. But then I drained out mine. Just to think of it, I never had the PNM in my DNA. Yeah? Because remember, I only voted for one party, and it wasn't the PNM, and neither the UNC or Club 88 or ULF or whatever they were. Okay? So, twice I voted for ONR and NAR. But that, regardless of what, that's besides the point. So, anyway, so why are you so convinced that I'm a PNM boy? Why? Why would you like to torture me like this? Why?
I mean, why?
Yeah, why you like to talk to me like this? Why? Why you like to, they're in false witness and you have the rest of your groupies in them, putting me in the other class with all them people. And by the way, I agree with Tommy. Why you putting that fella? Why you giving these fellas relevance? Why? I mean, we already know the ignorance out there.
Mr. Waffler, can I ask you a question? Did you listen to that fella that we just played?
Jesus Christ, that was like running your fingernails across a blackboard. I mean, Jesus Christ, I mean,
is it accurate to say the quote, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance, and you listen to that?
But of course, that is a beautiful, great quote. Did you come up with that one?
No, I didn't come up with that one.
Yeah, that one. You didn't?
No, I didn't.
So, give me one that they came up with now.
You get one to come up with?
Yeah, what you come up with?
Don't let other people decide whether you're going to be a success or a failure. You decide that yourself.
Oh God, wonderful. Okay, you should place on that, yeah? But anyway. Yeah, so why are you so convinced I'm a PNM? Why? It's like you're cussing my mother, man.
But you see, you like Gordon, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance, Ganga Chana.
Why? Based on what? Based on what?
Oh, based on your
because I'm opinionated.
Based on your
because I ain't UNC till I'm dead. I ain't PNM till I'm dead. Or UNC till I'm dead.
So based on your
because
rhetoric,
of that.
Based on your rhetoric.
My rhetoric?
Yeah.
My rhetoric?
Yeah. When you listen to him, you don't want to admit it, right?
Admit what?
You don't want to admit it, but.
Admit what? Admit what? What is it?
No, listen to this. You don't want to admit it, right? But this is true. Listen to this.
This PNM tell a dead thing can't work because I will dead.
You see? All right.
Oh God!
He's the worst of the world. He's the worst. But anyway, look,
Thank you, Mo.
I'm a capitalist at heart. I want everybody to be successful. So if my presence here gives you the success and you make me the boogeyman, you know, like in wrestling, you know, that big act, right? Like WWF, you know, you think the fellas them beat each other, and next thing they're holding hands in Puerto Rico going and see a movie together, or you know, when they're outside the ring. So if it means my presence here gives you a little boost with about 5 more people tuning on, that's fine. I you know,
no problem.
that is great. But you're still in asking the question, and you want to call me? You see, Uncle Tommy, he straight from the book called Ski. It's telling call people what you really are. But really, by the way, when you have an Al Sharpton on his show, you know the UNC wouldn't be happy about that. You know they wouldn't be too. Since when you listen to me? When you have an Al Sharpton on, you see, you don't admit it, you know, you took my advice, right? Because you know the hierarchy in the UNC won't be too happy about that. That is a guy who have America where it is right now. And you see that rowdy thing is play, you know, about it's people like that. It's people like that who have America where it is. People like that who make me ashamed to be a black man. And you should be ashamed to even pull out that second in your mouth. You know? Anyway.
Thank you.
I will talk to you later. Right on.
Thank you very much. Oh God, Tommy, get up. Tommy, get out.
It's people like that who have us where we are today.
Tommy.
Yep.
Why it is when we give people a name,
it sticks.
right? Eh?
It sticks.
It sticks. Why?
Just answer when that man was talking just now, you know, YouTube cut off. And when I try to put it on again, you know, YouTube tell me, verify if I is human.
Hey, Mr. Florida, hold on, Hold on, let me see something.
Attention, attention, the waffler. Please do us a favor and stop waffling all over the place like you got ants in your pants.
Oh, go ahead.
Whenever the YouTube cut off and box come up and say verify if I is human because they want to know how I listen to that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's antidepressant do for everybody, you know. All right, guys, look on this.
Tommy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yeah, boy. Tommy, I want to ask this question. What school, Mr. Waffler, what school you went to in Trinidad? I just asking. I went to government secondary. I went Calvary Roman Catholic. I went Diego Martin Junior Sec, Barataria Junior Sec, and then Tranquility Government Secondary School. What school you went in Trinidad? What school? I just want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Because it somehow, Tommy, that PNM miseducation, somehow, I don't know, boy. I know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know. Let me play next voice. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I'm speechless. Let me play this voice.
Good night again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there. Sorry about that, but people keep flying up. Anyway, the hat is.
Hold on. I was looking at this voice.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out here. Wall Street, you see how it is situational ethics and sanctimonious hypocrisy? When Rowlyer went to Point 14 with the meeting when they were in office, and the lady approached the mic and was talking about domestic violence and what they're doing about domestic violence. What did Rowley tell the lady? Right? I am not the man in your bedroom. Choose the men wisely. But Philip Alexander answered back the man, right? And he had every right to answer back the man because those buildings didn't get sold over the last year and 2 months. No, it did not. And then Camille Ballhead Bourmati have no shame to come and say that what before the election they plan a cabinet note. Yeah, right. Well, we know she does lie, right? It's only because the outer office that she's saying that. But they had no intentions of helping them because they did not think that they were going to lose the elections and they were going to leave them right here to live in swill and squalor. They don't help the people. They don't help them. They vote bank, they don't help. It's only when election is around the corner that they try to do something for them. And it always takes another government to come in to do things for them. But as you keep saying about education and ignorance, you're right. Thanks a lot, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Where the High Court found that as early as 2016 that no separate specialty agreement existed in the U.S. in the Jack Warner extradition, and they failed, but the Attorney General office failed to correct the courts. This was said by Karen Reed, and now our Attorney General John Jeremy is saying that he has to get an explanation from those that were involved. You see how they dishonest Wall Street. You see how PNM dishonest, right? They never corrected the courts or anything, and they kept putting this man in limbo. Well, let us hear now what it is the PNMIs have to say about it. Let us hear, because now they're raking up all kinds of things about what Jack Warner had said about the Prime Minister, but they fail to realize that Jack Warner made his peace with Mrs. Pasar and he was on the 2025 platform. So they could put that in the pipe and smoke it. Thanks a lot, Wall Street and Uncle Tom.
I don't know. I mean, Tommy, it's a good thing we just only deal with facts, eh?
True.
It's a good thing. You understand? Because when you deal with facts, you rather remember nothing, When you deal with facts and the truth, you rather remember nothing. You may not like the facts. They don't like the facts, but that is it. Troy Smith, welcome. Troy Smith said the PNM is the biggest man and woman party in TNT. Anthony said there's mute the TV. Tommy, can you imagine, boy? 40 straight years, them control Maloney. I didn't know that. You didn't know that?
No.
I didn't know that. 40 years, Tommy. Tommy, but that's not a surprise though. They control Lavantil and Mover for more than 40 years. And look at the condition. So that's not surprising. They are very consistent in their behavior towards their supporters. They are
we know
very consistent.
wherever they have plannings, they control.
Wherever there is plannings. And was Patricia Weed was here yesterday? She was here? I don't think so, right?
No.
Let me ask you a question, Patricia Weed. Name me one Indian community where the PNM build plannings, rental plannings. This is a question just strictly for Patricia Weed. Name me one community, since she wasn't here yesterday, one community where the PNM build plannings in a predominantly Indian community. I want one community. And it's rental, eh? It's not villas, it's not Arangas villas and them villas and them, eh? I need one community. folks, we're going to take a quick break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, anybody join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And when you come back, we're going to hear the other side. So that if you think education is expensive, try ignorance person who we just played in that video. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you. We'll be right back after this. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Yeah. Trinidad and Tobago, crime mama, we yeah. There we go. Stop the crime, stop the shooting, stop the killing of the children, stop the looting, stop the home invasion, stop the hate, stop the racism, open the gate. Time to unite, time to rise, time to look your brother in the eyes. Turn to God, clean up the land. Trinidad and Tobago, together we stand. TNT crying, TNT crying. Let we make tomorrow better. Stop the lying. TNT crying, TNT crying. Rise up my people, time for unifying. Morning come, another mother bawling. Little boy get shot, school bag still falling. Home invasion at the night, them kick down door. Taking with peace, leaving with sore. Racism in the shadow, hate in the light. Black Indian Douglas, we one fight. No more blood on the street running red. No more gunman making the youth them dead. Look at your brother man, he struggle like you. Same style, same flag, same sky so blue. Put down the weapon, pick up the tool. Build up the nation, stop playing the fool. Let's stop the crime, stop the shooting, stop the killing of the children, stop the looting, stop the home invasion, stop the hate, stop the racism, open the gate. Time to unite, time to rise, time to look your brother in the eyes. Turn to God, clean up the land. Trinidad and Tobago, together we stand. From Port of Spain to Tobago side, crime taking over, but we not. Police, community, church and school, all our we hands together break the rule of the fool. Mothers praying, fathers stand tall. You stop running with the gun and the ball. We want carnival joy, not funeral song. Let we heal the land where we belong. The country crying, rivers running pain, but faith and unity go bring the rain. Stop the hate, spread the love instead. Trinity to the bone, till we dead. Time to rise, time to rise, time to unite, unite. Time to God, time to God. Clean up the land tonight. No more blood, no more tears, no more children living in fear. We is one family, from Cedros to Toco, Trinidad and Tobago. Let we go. Stop the crime, stop the shooting, stop the killing of the children. Stop the hate, stop the racism. Time to rise, time to fix this, the anti-crime. But we go dry the tear, make tomorrow better. Stand up tall. Stop the crime, stop the crime. Turn to God, clean up the land. We love your TNT, one love. Oh.
all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. Come, I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rowley was the man. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
The opposition,
I don't care for them.
you all left the country in a mess and expected to be cleaned up in 8 months. Delusional.
I don't care for she.
Calm.
I don't care for he.
Dolly.
I don't care for she.
Stewarty. I don't care for he. PNM.
This is the end.
I don't care for them.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you, on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-81444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And as soon as you join us, don't forget, please share the live. We thank you.
So Tommy, just a little informational purposes with respect to Sir Gary Sober's funeral. So take a listen.
The funeral of the late Right Excellent Sir Garfield Sobers, affectionately known by all as Sir Gary, will take place on Wednesday, July 29th at 10 a.m. at Kensington Oval. The funeral arrangements are available to members of the public. We will announce those arrangements separately and you'll be able to have that information. The burial, however, is going to be private and it is going to be limited to only a certain number of dignitaries, but most importantly, it is a private moment for the family. But what is open to the public is the funeral service, the Thanksgiving service, the state funeral. And we encourage all Barbadians, come out. Let's celebrate the life of Sagari. Let's commemorate his incredible accomplishments. Let's send him off in grand Bajan style and express our absolute appreciation to his family for having shared him with us and with the world.
So there you have it, Tommy. A good, in my estimate, the GOAT of cricket, Sir Garfield Sobers, the greatest of all time. His funeral there in Barbados, and it's nice to see he go that way. You know, nice to see that. But Tommy, there was also, folks. This was AI generated. I'm telling all you. So Trump at the World Cup trophy presentation.
In a remarkable turn of events, it appears the Spanish team is asking Trump to get out of their photo. And typical Trump, he is taking his time. What's this? He fakes an exit and turns, heading back to the center front. Gianni Infantino heads over with the interception. Close call. Now the Spanish team can have their moment. And Trump walks back onto the pitch. The ref is now involved, leading him off the pitch, not bothered to make this moment about him and not to be overshadowed by the Spanish team's victory. I have never seen anything like this. Trump is parachuting back into the victory photo. Literally. Can nobody stop this man? Is that a 19th century photographer trying to take the team photo? Wait, it is a fake out. And Trump is back on the pitch, doing anything he can to steal the Spanish team's thunder. This is getting sad as Trump appears to be trying a Bugs Bunny style prank dressed as Madonna to fool the team. Infantino is taking the bait. Oh, now he sees it is Trump. What now? ICE is arresting the Spanish team without cause, and Trump is there ready for the photo. Infantino looks frustrated, but this is a disaster in his own making. Looks like Infantino is leading Trump somewhere. It's a pool of ketchup, and Trump is taking the bait like a pig to mud. And now the Spanish team can celebrate their victory without Trump trying to turn them into pawns for another one of his look at me undeserved victories when he didn't do a damn thing to win this match. Spanish team 1, Donald Trump 0.
Really hate that sad loser, Mr. Newberger.
Who, me? If you enjoy Mr. Newberger's AI funnies and want to help support
No audio.
I want you all to listen to this gentleman. Take a listen to this gentleman. Very, very short. Take a listen.
I was listening to Philip Alexander today, and I listened to what he said, and that man just make a lot of sense, And if people from Laventille move P. Tom, Diego Martin, La Hockita Maloney, all these places where the PNM take you and just put you, and all they expect you to do is to fail, you have to show them all you can overcome. And overcome don't mean by hunting and killing one another. Overcome mean by starting to use all your intellectual, all your brain, all your thinking ability, looking into yourself and finding that God what make you and I. Listen and learn out here. Be disciplined. Be loved. Don't be hateful. Don't be spiteful. Don't be envious. Love your brothers and sisters. And believe me, Philip Alexander, that man is a teacher. Something in his heart making him love you all more than he love himself.
See, Tommy, those are the type of things you want to hear, and you hope the people at some point in time, Tommy, will. You hoping, Tommy? Right?
Hope they'll catch on and move in the right direction.
Yeah. You're hoping. You're hoping. What's that? Wall Street is an old PNM. He was running down Eric Williams. What? What does that mean, Tommy? I was running down Eric Williams. What does that mean?
Say yes and move on.
All right. Okay. All right. Anthony Ford said Wall Street's a guy who was my dad's second cousin. May he rest in peace. Thank you. I run down Mr. Manon. As a teenager, I saw him playing in the Oval. That's when the school used to give us half day for cricket. Miss Santa Cruz, I no joke, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
As I told you all previously, every cricket match. So just don't hold 1 minute. Every cricket match the West Indies played in the Oval,
You were there.
I was there. And I had the book. And every single one of them cricketers told me, I had their autographs. And when I left Trinidad in 1977, I left the book home. The books, different books. And my brother threw it in the garbage. You know how much money that would have been worth today, man? I had all them guys autographing from India, Pakistan, New Zealand, Australia, Dennis Lilly, Thompson, all of them, you know. All. Dr. Stan, welcome.
Professor, good night again to you, Professor Uncle Tommy, and all the listeners.
Good night.
Same to
Share
you.
life. I call back because Patricia Weed is so nice that I forget to say condolences to the people of the Republic of Guyana and condolences to all the family who are lost a loved one in that accident.
That was sad.
Yeah. It's another day in sadness, and I pay my respect. Thanks, Professor, for giving me the opportunity, because Patricia, we and them, they don't know what is the value of life, what is enhancement of life, what is happiness in life, and what is success in life. Because as Judas was the forefront runner of disciple with Jesus, I always want to be the one to do for Jesus. He was the first one to take 40 pieces of silver and say, the one I kiss, that is the one to nail to the cross. And yet still, Judas hung himself in shame. And yet still, the 40 pieces of silver remain there. No one claimed it. We don't know who claimed it. But yet still, Jesus lived to this day. And just as the PNM, as you say, right? For 70 years of existence, my Lord, I cannot see that it has supporters that put others willfully in bondage after 10 years of the government that they love, which the democratic right give them to support. And yet they say, don't blame my ministers and them for the lack of my elevation. But they will take up a gun and go down on the other side of the tongue and jump the wall, try to rob people and say we ain't get it. So thank you, and I'll call back later if there's anything.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You told me it was kind of sad what happened there with those people on that ferry, you know?
Very
But of course,
sad.
Trinidad already to the help. Yeah, Trinidad already to the rescue. You know, and helping out as usual. You know. But Tommy, the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago. What is the story with the Law Association? It seemed like, Tommy, remember we played that stuff with the judge the other day? The judge was telling people, you know, if you want to be a judge, you know, you can't be scared to be a judge.
Sure.
Right? And so the question is, and this is an editorial here by Ken Ali. Let's listen to this editorial.
Al-Rawi. Law Association must break scandalous silence in Jack Travesty, an editorial by Ken Ollie. The cocktail of raw lies and legal spin in the Austin Jack Warner extradition case is a national scandal. The disgrace is a highly disturbing development in the rule of law. It is compounded by the cold silence of the Law Association and the PNM, whose Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi was the principal state official in an explosive case in which there were major constitutional breaches. Warner could justifiably claim political and legal persecution following the constitutionally defective extradition proceedings. He was subjected to an extensive, unlawful exercise, which undermines public confidence in the justice system. The manner in which the state conducted the extradition process violated Warner's constitutional right to liberty and due process, Justice Karen Reed ruled. The state falsely presented to the court that specialty extradition arrangements existed. Al-Rawi was AG when the authority to proceed was issued on September 21, 2015, served in the office for 7 years, and therefore bears significant institutional responsibility. Last August, AG John Jeremy found there was no relevant extradition document and ordered a probe. There was clearly worrying legal misconduct in this highly charged matter. Now, the Law Association has a professional duty to defend the integrity of the justice system, including when the office of the Attorney General misleads a court. Dishonesty in a legal matter should be a primary ethical matter deserving of the association's critical review. There has, so far, not been any comments from the association in spite of the breach of Warner's constitutional rights and abuse of process. I am reminded of Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessor's depiction of the association as defiled and discredited. The PM said, "I have no regard for the eat-off food filth in the hierarchy of the Law Association." She portrayed the body as a mouthpiece for lazy, dunce, hungry-mouthed PNM senior counsel who loot the treasury. While the association is mum on the distressing abuse of process, the group was recently caustic against the current authorities. A clampdown on public protests could have a chilling effect on constitutional freedoms and potentially extinguish constitutional rights. Hypocrisy is alive and well. Then there is Al-Rawi, whose litany of political and legal shame is as long as his cabinet recusals. This matter adds his checklist of the Janelle John Bates, CPEP, Malcolm Jones, Vincent Nelson, and other stigmas. Still, he sits in the Senate and is public relations officer of the PNM. Like the Law Association, the opposition party is scandalously silent amid blatant lies and constitutional violations in a case involving the freedom of a citizen. As always, taxpayers will pay the steep cost.
You know, Tommy, I don't understand. It seems like if the Law Association is selective in what they decide they're going to discuss or what they're not going to discuss, when there are certain things they should always be discussing, right? So here's the other one with the Law Association today, just today, right? With respect to judges. The Law Association had a statement with respect to judges. Take a listen to this. I don't understand them. I don't understand them. What you say, boy? When you're a small man, it ain't easy, you know. It ain't easy. Take a listen, folks.
The Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago defends judges. The Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago, LAT, has appealed for restraint and respect in public commentary surrounding the Court of Appeal's recent decision in the Hadid matter, warning that personal attacks on judges risk undermining confidence in the administration of justice. In a media release yesterday, the association said it was concerned by recent comments, particularly on social media, which included personal attacks on members of the Court of Appeal following last Friday's ruling involving businessman Dominic Hadid and his wife Genevieve. While acknowledging that judicial decisions are open to public scrutiny and criticism, LAT stressed that such criticism should remain respectful and should not descend into unfounded allegations questioning the integrity or independence of the judiciary. The association noted that the Court of Appeals ruling was delivered in the context of an interlocutory application and did not finally determine the legality of the Hadid's detention or the constitutionality of the emergency powers under which they were held. Such proceedings do not necessarily determine the ultimate legality of the detention or the constitutionality of the emergency powers regime. Those substantive questions remain capable of judicial determination, the LAT stated. The association said the ongoing litigation demonstrates that constitutional safeguards continue to operate during the current state of emergency, so, with the courts remaining responsible for determining whether emergency measures are lawful, proportionate, and reasonably justifiable. LAT also emphasized that disappointment with court decisions is a normal feature of any democratic society, but said criticism should be informed and respectful. It added that while members of the public are entitled to question and analyze judicial decisions, attacks on the integrity of judges or commentary made without regard to the evidence and legal principles applied by the court could erode public confidence in the justice system. Comment responsibly. LAT also noted that the appeal court has not yet issued its written reasons for Friday's decision. It said those reasons would explain the legal principles applied and help practitioners, litigants, and the wider public understand the basis for the ruling. The association expressed full confidence in the independence and impartiality of the judiciary and urged attorneys to advise their clients to exercise their right to comment responsibly without making statements that undermine confidence in the administration of justice. Last Thursday, a 3-judge panel had ordered the immediate release of the Hadids and directed that they instead be placed under house arrest. However, producing and Justices Mark Muhammad and Ricky Rahim granted an interim stay of the order, resulting in the Hadids remaining in prison custody. Last Friday night, the panel extended the stay pending the hearing and determination of the state's appeal against the initial judgment at the London-based Privy Council. That appeal is expected to be heard and determined by the end of this month.
You know, Tommy, it's interesting, eh? All right, let me do this first. Since we on here, let me do this first, right? Let me do this since we on here. Regarding to this, I have some breaking news here. Let me do this one here first, and then I'm gonna get back to the law association because it appears that it was elected. So, folks, breaking news. The financial guru just sent this to me from Sunshine today. Breaking legal update. The Hadid case is London. So, Tommy, the Hadid case is now in London. The state of to block the release of Dominic and Genevieve Hadid is officially before the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council. British judges have flagged the matter as urgent, but there's a massive catch. No hearing date has been set, and the UK law term closes in just a matter of days on July 31st. With the couple remaining in custody and the defense raising serious concerns regarding Dominic Hadid's medical treatment, what will happen next is unprecedented legal standoff. So folks, that is from breaking news from Sunshine today that was just sent to me by the financial guru. Thank you very much, financial guru. But I want to get back to something here that I didn't hear any comment from the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago. Let me see if I could find it here, folks. I want to find it for you guys. Let me see if I look for it under this. I didn't play this previously. I did not play it previously. Let me see if I could find it real quick for you guys. No, all right. Then I gotta just search for it. So let me look for this. This was something, Tommy, where there was a problem, a possible problem with a judge, right? And I did not hear the Law Association address that issue with respect to this judge. It is boy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It was actually 3 weeks ago. It was actually 3 weeks ago, folks. 3 weeks ago. I don't know what happened with Tommy. I mean, sometimes you have them thing and them sitting down there, and there'll be so much just out of place. Sometimes it doesn't get there. Take a listen to this. I didn't hear the Law Association made a pronouncement on this. I didn't hear that. So it appears that they are very selective in what they discuss or what they come out and have an opinion on. Take a listen to this.
Magistrate next. Intelligence report alleges bribes for favorable rulings by Anna Ramdas. The arrest of a sitting magistrate is said to be imminent as law enforcement intensifies its crackdown on white-collar crime in Trinidad and Tobago. The impending high-profile arrest follows the issuance of preventive detention orders, PDOs, against businessman Dominic Hadid, 52, his wife, Genevieve, also called Genevieve, 42, and relative Star Sabga, 69, over allegations of a conspiracy to assassinate senior government officials. The Express was last week reliably informed by senior national security officials that intelligence gathered locally and internationally points to a top-ranking member of the judiciary, with investigators allegedly uncovering a paper trail of money obtained through bribes in exchange for favorable court rulings. The Express was informed that intelligence report dated June 2026, the magistrate has been deemed to be compromised and co-opted by foreign nationals residing in Trinidad and Tobago and is alleged to have facilitated money laundering. The intelligence report cites at least 2 specific cases in which the magistrate allegedly received bribes amounting to tens of thousands of United States, U.S. dollars in exchange for favorable rulings. One case involved proceedings in which a substantial amount of local and foreign currency was seized by police. The magistrate allegedly ordered that all of the money be returned to the individual who is suspected of paying a bribe in exchange for that ruling. The intelligence report states that, despite compelling arguments by the Financial Investigations Bureau, FIB, regarding the seized cash and the need for further investigations, the magistrate allegedly ordered that the money be returned, thereby facilitating money laundering by directing that it be released through the issuance of a certified government check. The Express was also informed that the magistrate imposed a lenient sentence on another individual charged with possession of excess ammunition. According to the intelligence obtained, a cash bribe of a specified amount in U.S. currency was allegedly paid to the magistrate, who subsequently ruled that the firearms be returned to the accused. The accused was placed on a cash bond and released. National security officials told the Express that the magistrate maintains bank accounts in the United States and possibly Panama. Preliminary investigations into those accounts have reportedly found that it was quite clear the magistrate was living beyond their means and possessed substantial unexplained wealth when compared with his lawful income. The intelligence report details cash transactions conducted in the United States and deposits made into the accounts. Politicians, contractors under probe too. In addition to the magistrate's imminent arrest, the Express was informed that further arrests are expected as investigations continue into certain political operatives, businessmen, and contractors allegedly involved in large-scale corruption linked to the construction of a well-known building in the capital city. These individuals have reportedly been named in intelligence reports, and several are expected to be detained for questioning in the coming weeks as the investigation progresses. Local law enforcement agencies have been actively investigating the project and have already amassed a paper trail of large cash and check transactions connected to the construction. The investigations are being conducted under several pieces of legislation, including the Unexplained Wealth provisions of the Civil Asset Recovery and Management and Unexplained Wealth Act. Preliminary investigations have allegedly uncovered evidence that funds connected to the construction project originated from specified offenses, and that there is evidence suggesting the contract sums were artificially reduced. Investigators also believe there is evidence suggesting that certain contractors, including some who are political operatives, received favorable state contracts from which they financially benefited and, in turn, provided inducements. The law and corruption. Several laws in Trinidad and Tobago empower police and other investigative authorities to investigate white-collar crime, corruption, fraud, and illicit wealth. Together, these laws form the legal framework used by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service's White-Collar Crime Unit, the Financial Intelligence Unit, the Director of Public Prosecutions, and other agencies to investigate corruption, money laundering, fraud, illicit enrichment, and other financial crimes. Civil Asset Recovery and Management and Unexplained Wealth Act, 2019. This legislation allows the state to target wealth suspected of being derived from criminal activity, even where there has been no criminal conviction. Under the Act, the High Court may issue an unexplained wealth order requiring a person to account for assets that appear to be significantly greater than their lawful income. If the person cannot satisfactorily explain the source of that wealth, the court may order that the unexplained portion be forfeited to the state as a civil debt. The legislation is intended to follow the money by stripping criminals of the proceeds of crime and disrupting organized crime, corruption, money laundering, and other serious offenses, rather than relying solely on criminal prosecutions. Proceeds of Crime Act, POCA. This law criminalizes money laundering and empowers authorities to trace, freeze, seize, and confiscate the proceeds of crime. It also gives police the authority to obtain production orders, monitoring orders, and restraint orders to trace financial transactions and recover criminal assets. Prevention of Corruption Act. This law creates offenses involving bribery, corruption, involving public officials. It empowers police to investigate and prosecute corruption involving public servants, ministers, members of parliament, and other public officials.
Tommy? Hold on.
Financial Intelligence Unit of Trinidad and Tobago Act. This act established the Financial Intelligence Unit of Trinidad and Tobago, FIAT, which receives and analyses suspicious transaction reports from banks and other reporting entities. Financial intelligence is shared with the TPS and other law enforcement agencies to support investigations into money laundering, fraud, and other financial crimes. Integrity in Public Life Act. This law requires certain public officials to declare their income, assets, and liabilities. While primarily administered by the Integrity Commission, suspected breaches uncovered through that process may be referred for criminal investigation where appropriate. Fraud Act. This act consolidates offenses relating to fraud by false representation, abuse of position, and obtaining property or financial advantage by deception. It provides modern offenses for investigating complex financial fraud. A Larceny Act and the Forgery Act. These acts continue to be used in cases involving theft, false accounting, forged documents, and other financial offenses, often alongside newer legislation.
Tommy, were you aware of that incident with the alleged about this judge? Were you aware of that?
I heard it once before.
Yeah, well, I didn't play it because that was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
right?
I
didn't hear the law association say anything about that. How come they didn't pronounce on that? I think that's important for them to make a statement about that. But they make a statement now because of the Hadid case. And people, people comparing and contrast.
Yep.
It's like they getting special treatment, and the small man, the excuse is that he is sick, right? And nobody's saying that if he is sick, he shouldn't get treatment. But what about the other people who've been sitting in jail here, Tommy, that have been sick all these years? Who might have been sitting there for 6 months and sick? What were them? How are they any different from him as a person in detention?
They don't have the finances.
Yeah, but Tommy, when you're in there, it's a different story.
You can get as much justice that you can pay for.
Oh, so you telling me, Tommy, that you could pay for justice?
Absolutely.
Marbella, welcome.
Yeah, evening, Wall Street, evening, Dom.
Good evening.
All of us good.
Yeah.
You know,
great.
It is amazed me, but Wall Street, you should realize by now that Trinidad and Tobago is a place of cliques. We have a clique, we have a judicial clique, we have a political clique, we have a police clique, we have a prison clique, we have a clique of bandits, we have a clique of lawyers, we have a clique, and each clique they say about themselves, just like the Cosa Nostra. You understand? And we should realize that by now. And the only person who ends up with the short end of the stick is the poor man, or the man who can afford to pay any one of the cliques. You understand? It's like even Israel
Justice system is not supposed to be like that. The justice system. When you go before the judges not supposed to look at a man and say, you know, he's a rich, he poor. So the kind of I go handle the poor man different than I go handle the rich man. They're not supposed to look at
yeah, but you're missing the point there, Wall Street. Hello?
Yeah.
You're missing the point. You see, you use a word there just now called what? Justice?
Yeah, justice.
Yeah, but justice is relative to who you know.
It's just to get justice.
No, you understand? It is relative to who you know. Because even if you go to the police station to make a report, right? The attention you would get if it's a politician, and the attention if you get if it's a lawyer, and the attention you'll get if you come from by the line.
He's a small man.
Is a difference in the attention you would get from the officer that dealing with you. You understand? So we continue to, you see, I've been tinkering with something for the past couple of days, right? And I've been wondering which came first, the written word or the spoken word. And as far as I know, I don't know, what do you think? I don't have much degrees and doctorates and things under my belt, but I believe you as a man might be able to tell me which one came first. And my common sense telling me it might be the spoken word.
If I had to say something, Marbella, I would say the spoken word.
Right. So therefore that means.
Yeah, I have to agree with
so
you.
therefore that means.
I'm thinking. I would say the spoken word.
Right, because you had to be speaking something before you could write it.
Right.
You come just like a child. You understand? And if the spoken word was there before the written word, then that means spoken law was there before written law. Yet still, we see in a situation happening today where written law supersedes the spoken word in the sense that you're not getting justice where it's like if everything is based on the written word. And it's like a judge don't have the common sense to pick up a case. Imagine we have independence and we're a republic, but we can't make laws to suit our own society. We can't make laws to accommodate our own society. Everything had to be based on some law in some other country and some other place. Maybe we should take example from Iran. Iran is a place where they make laws based on how they see fit to rule a society, and everybody goes along with it. Something is wrong, fundamentally wrong, with our systems. Fundamentally, how you say it? Wrong.
Something wrong.
Yeah, something wrong, and we're not waking up to the fact that these cliques ruling our society and is bringing down our society, and we can't get justice. How are you going to get justice? Somebody brought up something, and that is what triggered the thought. What connections? What something? All these SCs and them come out. They stay in the Hadid case, right? But yet still, these same SCs wouldn't come out when there's a common man sitting down in jail, right? The Hadid reaching inside, and in days, all of a sudden, lawyers reach in the system. The system started work. The judges started work, and watch now for now. Everybody hearing a case and debating a case and all kind of things. It reached from what? It reached from a detainment to Privy Council in what? Less than a week.
Faster than easy Crawford in the Olympics in 19.
Gentlemen, you can get justice on time if you can pay for it.
Exactly so. You understand? So that tells us something about the justice and the legal system and the laws. Who making the laws? Not man making the laws, right? It's the same politician. PNM make laws quite back in 30, 40 years ago, and we still obeying some of them laws instead of we take it off of the books. And one of the simplest one is the sedition law.
Correct is right. Thanks a lot, Marabella.
All right. Take care, fella. Have a good night.
Good night, sir.
Marabella, that was a good one. That was a good contribution.
Mm-hmm. In every capitalist society, you can get as much as you can pay for. No audio. No audio.
No, the audio is up.
But I wasn't hearing a word.
You can pay for a capitalist society. Huh?
I say, when it's capitalism, you can get what you pay for.
Okay. Folks, put your closing comments in the chats and your closing voice notes. Send your closing quote. Look, let's get a voice note.
Hi guys, listen to the propagandist Marvelous Marva at work as he spin balls for the PNM that the attack on democracy did not start yesterday. I know we might talk about Balize House and everything just now, but you will. The Balize House issue is just the latest. It's just the latest in a number of consistent activities, well coordinated since this UNC government came into power, to suppress dissent, to stifle the voices of opposition, and any mechanisms that we have in place to hold them to account. They dismantle it. It is a systematic dismantling of accountability and transparency in Trinidad and Tobago.
I don't understand how that was a law that Faris Alwari was the one that piloted that bill Was that Faris Al-Wawi, Tommy?
That's correct.
So if it's explain your wealth and they're asking the PNM to explain how they build Balizi House. Look, you see what Marbella just said it, Tommy, and what you just said it? All you're absolutely correct, you know. And the PNM feel like they're part of that too. Because they feel like they don't have to explain anything. Now, if they was in power, they wouldn't have to explain anything. You understand? If they, yeah, but thanks the man above in that he put the UNC into power and the PNM had to explain. Just like the small man had to explain, them had to explain. They could say what they want. They could talk about vindictiveness. They could say whatever they want. Let them explain the money they receive in order to build Balize House. I don't know why is that so difficult to know, Tommy. But the law association, Tommy, we are this magistrate. I didn't hear them say one word about that magistrate. I didn't hear anything. It seemed like if they are selective in what they pronounce on. They seem to be selective. And the funny thing is that we were sitting on that video for 3 weeks, Tommy. 3 weeks.
Yep.
3 weeks. So when we tell you guys, when we come here, there's a lot of information we just can't get to. That is an example right there. 3 weeks we sat on that. And now the law association started to talk about judges and commenting about judges, but they never made a statement about that incident there, that alleged incident with that judge. Yeah? I don't understand it. Well, maybe I understand it, but somebody needs to explain it a little better for me. Understand? Angie said, Washington, Uncle Tommy, as always, so much to learn tonight. Thank you. Good night, all, until we meet again on Thursday. Stay well and stay blessed.
Same.
It is just, and Tommy, the government is working hard. Tommy, look your phone. Oh God, she hung up. She hung up, Tommy. Yeah. But anyway, the Prime Minister is a football fan too, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and congratulations to Spain.
A message from Prime Minister Kamla Prasad-Besessar. Congratulations to Spain, FIFA World Cup champions. On behalf of the government and people of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, I extend heartfelt congratulations to the government and people of Spain on their magnificent victory in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Spain's triumph is a fitting reward for a team whose performances throughout the tournament reflected exceptional talent, discipline, teamwork, and determination. Their football was played with confidence, creativity, and resilience, earning them a well-deserved place among the great champions in the history of the beautiful game. I also commend Argentina for reaching the final and congratulate every nation that participated in this remarkable World Cup. Special recognition must be given to underdog teams such as Cape Verde, Morocco, Norway, and others whose performances exceeded expectations, captured the imagination of football fans everywhere, and reminded us that courage, unity, and belief can often overcome history and reputation. This World Cup also reminded us that football is, above all, a profoundly human story. Through the unprecedented reach of social media, supporters were invited beyond the stadiums and into the homes, villages, and communities that shaped many of the players. We came to know not only the extraordinary athletes, but also the families who sacrificed for them, the dreams that inspired them, and the communities that celebrated every step of their remarkable journeys. I also extend warm congratulations to the United States of America, together with Canada and Mexico, for successfully hosting the largest FIFA World Cup in history. Their partnership demonstrated what nations can achieve when they work together in a spirit of cooperation, hospitality, and friendship. Football is far more than a sport. It is a universal language that transcends borders, cultures, and differences, reminding us that despite our different flags, languages, and traditions, our shared love of the beautiful game has the power to unite humanity. As this unforgettable FIFA World Cup comes to a close, we celebrate not only a worthy champion, but also every nation whose journey inspired the world. The remarkable achievements of the tournament's underdogs reminded us that with courage, belief, and determination, no dream is beyond reach. May the spirit of excellence, friendship, hope, and unity that define this World Cup continue to inspire the world long after the final whistle has blown.
Tommy, read that on the screen there quick for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't dignify that.
No, but no, I hear you. But let me
She's
just
asking,
tell Patricia Weed.
she's asking what law the UNC
Which
passed.
law did UNC pass? Right? So let me go back to 2010 to 2015. Right? Right? Let me give you one. The Public Procurement and Disposal of Property Act, Act number 1 of 2015, enacted in January 2015. This landmark legislation overhauls state tendering process to ensure accountability, transparency, and value of money. It established the Office of Procurement Regulation. Let me go back to 2012. The Children Act 2012, a comprehensive piece of legislation that reformed laws related to children, establishing children's court, and strengthening legal framework for child protection. Constitution Amendment Act 2014, passed in August 2014. This controversial law introduced changes to the electoral system, including term limits for the Prime Minister and the implementation of a runoff voting system for general election. And let me get you one more. I'll get you a lining up. You know what's a lining up, right, Tommy?
Yes.
Patricia Weed, I go get you a lining up. I go get you a lining up.
Yeah, but
the miseducation you have, Patricia.
Yeah, but you have to encourage Patricia Weed to do some research herself.
You know what, Tommy? You're right. All right. You're right.
She's asking a question. It can be researched the same way you research it. She can research it.
You're right. My bad. You're right. You're right. Thanks for admonishing me. Yeah. Look. She come back now, Tommy. She changed. She word now. We talking about white collar crimes. Oh God. Tommy, good. You do the research. You do the research.
It's all out there.
Yeah, do the research. I just do the research in less than 5 seconds. You do the research. You know, yeah. Patricia, do yourself a favor now, please.
Stay off the weed.
My closing comment. Tommy, thanks a lot. When you answer, she shift the goalpost. You do a little homework. I'm gonna get my cousin.
Good morning, God. Today is Tuesday, July 21st. Father, this morning I pray for those who are tired of having to be strong all the time. For those who smile at everyone, but when they are alone, feel the weight of life pressing on their hearts. You know the weariness that no one else sees, and the pain that often cannot even be put into words. Father, embrace those who have run out of strength to keep fighting. Renew the one who woke up without motivation, without hope, and believing that no one cares. Let them feel that they have not been forgotten and that you are still by their side, even in the silence. Replace despair with peace, insecurity with confidence, and the heavy burdens they carry with a heart that is light and at rest. Remind them that not a single tear goes unnoticed by you, and that every sincere prayer is heard. May today be a day of new beginnings. Where there is sadness, plant hope. Where there is weakness, pour out strength. And where there is doubt, bring the assurance that better days are coming. Father, hold the hand of everyone listening to this prayer and do not let them give up. May they finish this day stronger than they began, because your presence will be enough to sustain them. In Jesus' name, amen.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
Chinese proverb: enduring deepening pain is how man ascends. Again, enduring deepening pain is how man ascends. In other words, no pain, no gain. Like I say every time, you, the man in the mirror, you have to become that change that you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you give them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. We'll see each other on Thursday, God willing. Till then, good night.
Tommy, before we go for the break, I want to answer. I have to answer Patricia Reed. I'm sorry, Tommy. I'm sorry. One quick answer. One quick answer. Right? She said she was talking about white collar crime, right? Let me give her one. One. Proceed of Crime Amendment Act 2011. The law expanded anti-money laundering and counter-financing of terrorism, AML, and CFT framework, updating the powers granted to law enforcement to trace, seize, and forfeit the proceeds of crime. 2011. Folks, we're going to take that quick break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Patricia, please, do yourself a favor, just before we go for the break.
Stay off the weed.
It's people like that who have us where we are today.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, on the video, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, the time 73609-6509. That's 973-609-6509.
Tommy, I had to do that one, Tommy. I'm sorry, but I had to do that one. You understand? And they should know by now that when you come into the village, come and we go get your facts. And we ain't boasting, but we keep it real. And and she's saying, but I thought he's an educator. How I go educate miseducated PNM people? How I go educate you, Patricia Weed? How could you come and ask a question what white collar crime knows the UNC pass? Eh? And I had to go. I did. It took less than a second to do the research. But again, the PNM people is the spaghetti theory. They throw it up on the wall and see if it goes stick. Anytime you throw it up on the wall, it doesn't stick. The spaghetti theory. Why? Only tired prove me correct. And those try all kind of thing to trip you up, Tommy.
Of course.
And all kind of thing to trip you up. You see, there we go, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Yeah. Ganga Chana. I don't want to know about any new law because oh God, Mr. Dakun say show pictures because they don't understand words. You know, I gotta start doing that. I gotta start to bring pictures and just show the pictures and not put no words in the pictures. Like I should have just get the a picture with the law and just show it and no words. Yeah? Why? It isn't easy. All right, folks. Let me go to your closing comment. Anthony says, Wall Street and Tommy, good night. Ganga Chana Jajan Joseph says, we can see a better TNT, pray to God, talk to people about bad living like lying, dry, good night, God is love, but he hates lies, but loves the liar. Well, God loves you too, right? So, yeah. She said you claim to be an educator. So I just educate you, Patricia Weed. Good night, folks. Don't let the PNMites bite. Ganga Chana. Patricia Weed said, when people show you up fake, you get vexed. Show me up, how? I mean, when I show you up. You didn't even know that. You didn't even know they had white collar laws. You didn't even know the UNC had implemented white collar laws. You didn't even know that. So who is fake? You didn't know that. You asked, and we give you an answer. Yeah, look at here. Which laws do UNC pass? Look at it. Wall Street, which laws do UNC pass? Look at it. Yeah? You didn't know, and we give you the answer. Bernard Thomas, good night, villagers. See you on Thursday evening. Same time, same frequency. Correct is right. Patricia Weed, closing comment. Fake could never be real. Lies could never be truth. You should tell Ganga Chana Jaijan, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance, Joseph that. You should tell him that. The Santa Cruz closing comment. Some people carry stories, polished, smooth enough to shine, but stories can shine and still be lies. Mr. Semantics say, Anna, you know, read on those who get the PNM miseducation, my word. Will believe that video with Trump. Yeah, they believe that video with Trump. Yeah. See, look what Trump do. What Trump go do we? What Trump go do we? Yeah, I had to tell them what law UNC passed. Michael Scotland, good evening all until Thursday. But remember, the worst thing that happened to Trini is the PNM. Andrew, good night to you. Yeah, Gordon talking about himself. Correct is right. Folks, we are out of here. We see you on Thursday. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. We are out of here. Good night. Bye-bye.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. The word right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE. 95.9 broadcasting.